giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
Hello, I'm James Mauser, and on this segment we get to talk about the stars and the moon and the skies and the planets and all revolving around the Columbia Public Schools Planetarium. There's a new director in town. Her name is Meaghann Stoelting. Hello, Meaghann.
Hi.
Welcome to Newsleaders.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good to see you. Planetarium director. That's a
Yes.
pretty big responsibility.
Yes. Yes. I started working in April, and I worked with our previous planetarium director until the end of the school year, and then I am now just gotten through my orientations for the new educator orientation for Columbia Public Schools, and now I'm the point person for the planetarium, which is really exciting. I'm really excited about the school year.
You are the person.
Yes.
You know, other teachers have all their help through all the different schools, but you are the planetarium person.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Previously in the past, the astronomy teachers have also worked at the planetarium, but in the past few years, the planetarium has just been run by one person, so now I'm the first full-time person that has worked there since it opened, I believe.
We wish you the best.
Thank you.
In this new endeavor.
Thank you.
So what led you up to this position? What's your background?
So I got my bachelor's degree in physics and astronomy, and I have my Master of Science degree in astrophysics. And during my last 2 years of graduate school, I worked at a planetarium in Rochester, New York, the Strassenberg Planetarium, and I really, really loved it. I knew that I wanted to do some sort of science communication as my career. So after, when I knew that I was finishing graduate school, I applied to any job that had planetarium and full-time in the job description, and I ended up here, which is really exciting. I had no idea Columbia existed until I applied to work here, but I knew of the University of Missouri before moving here, so that's where I ended up.
So what are your impressions so far of the area?
I really like Columbia. It's smaller than where I moved from. I moved from Rochester, New York, where I was living for graduate school, but I really like the city. The city is really cute. We really like living here. I'm really excited to see finish the rest of the year. I just moved here in March, so
Yeah.
a newcomer, but I'm really excited.
The city just grows and grows.
Yeah.
It's changed so much in just 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from people.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's a lot of kids waiting to get to the planetarium
Yes.
to check it all out. Do they start now in the school year, or how does that work with the kids coming to the planetarium?
So usually we have out-of-district schools come in August and September. We actually had our first elementary show for a daycare in Ashland yesterday morning. So we've already started with our elementary schools coming in. And also the astronomy classes and the science classes from Rockbridge High School also come frequently since we share the same building. But I have just started, this week is the first week that the planetarium reservations for the Columbia Public Schools are coming in, and those start in October.
So when they come in and they're in the planetarium and they're seeing a show, that's all because of what you've arranged, right?
Yes, that is what I am utilizing, the technology that is already there. We have full dome shows, and we also have our star ball that's original to the planetarium. So usually we watch a full dome show, and then I do a live star tour, or one of our presenters does a live star tour at the end after the full dome show.
So what's your first big public event coming up?
Our first big event is going to be Saturday, November 9th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's our STEM Expo that the planetarium has hosted for the last 6 or 7 years, I believe. So this is the first year that I'll be the point person for that. And we are partner with the Columbia Public Schools Science Department and also the University of Missouri professors and their graduate students. They create different exhibits, STEM, science, technology, engineering, math, for the public, families, young kids, adults, everything in between, and we have planetarium shows running all day during that day.
I remember Melanie Kanoki, the old planetarium director, would talk about this too, and what a busy day.
Yes.
You've got a lot going on,
Yes.
but it sounds like the most thrilling thing to be involved with too.
This is one of the things that I'm really, really excited to do. I've never been a point person for a big event like this, so I'm really excited to see what that brings and how it works out.
And open to all who are listening, right?
Yes, open to everybody. It's free to come. Donations of $5 a person for planetarium shows are recommended, but of course not required, but it is free to the public.
November 9th?
November 9th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay, and the website, cpsplanetarium.org. You've also got a Facebook page and a Twitter page.
Yes.
And would you come back and see me? We're out of time, but we got more to talk about.
Yes.
Down
Thank
the
you so
road.
much for having me.
Meaghann Stoelting, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.